stacking silver and gold on a budget. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. We also will look into the couple, I should say, that came in last night and bought some silver and gold. They didn't spend all their money all at once. We're going to break that down for you. We will also have a story from when I worked at Sears, why I really care about the customer, and this is why I brought it to the coin shop. I'm going to break that down for you too. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are currently sitting at 4,649 of us now in the coin shop. Thank you all very much who have subscribed already. Let's keep that going. Share this out. That will help me out a great deal. Let's just get into the video right now. Look, stacking silver and gold is not cheap. But we all know that. And it takes time, folks. It takes time to stack. That's why I don't like to put a lot of silver out here all at once, because I don't want to mislead anybody saying, I'm super. No, I'm not super rich. It took years for me to stack silver. And I don't own no gold, so I can't say I own gold because I don't. I'm just being transparent and honest with you folks. I own very little gold. I got little gram bars. That's all I own really, and I got some gold backs, and I got some gold mining stocks. That's my run with gold. What I plan to do is, when the ratio gets closer to 40-1, whenever that day is going to happen, I might, and I will let you folks know. I've said that on videos before. I'll let you guys know I made a transfer, or I will maybe let you know before I do it, to be honest with you, because that's how transparent I'm trying to be on this channel. Look, people come in. Some people can afford to get a lot more. Some people can afford a lot less. And they have a budget, wherever their budget is. It could be $50 every time they get paid. It could be $100. It could be, some people can afford to come in and buy 9 monster boxes all at once. They're that well off. They own, most of them I know that are doing this, they own businesses as well. So every quarter or so, they're coming in and dropping quite a bit of money on monster boxes, or they're getting a lot of 90% silver if we have it in stock, and that is what they're doing. But a lot of us can't afford a monster box all at once. If you can afford to do that, that's great. I'm happy for you. That's great. But the average person out there that I've seen, comes in probably with a couple $100 to drop at a time. Sometimes it's more, depending on the situation of what's going on with them. But most transactions we're doing between, the average transaction is between $200 and probably $800. That is a reasonable, if you took the average, I would guess. That's what I'm guessing the average transaction would be for the shop. Some are less, some a lot more. Yes. Stick with your budget. Buy constantly if you're able to do it. Don't worry about what really the silver price is. It's on a daily basis, because if we're waiting for a pullback, you might not see that pullback. Look, I remember when I was doing with Ron every single week before I started my YouTube channel, people were in the comments at $25 silver. I'm waiting for back up the truck at $17. I kept saying to people, I don't think 17 is going to happen. And guess what? So far, I've been right. Since then, I've been right when I've been saying that. I don't think we're going back to 17. Look, I don't think we're going back under 28 for silver, folks. Now, could it happen? Absolutely. That's just my opinion. This is not trying to fearmonger or anything like that. I'm just, my expectations, I don't think we're going that low again. I'm not ready to say we're not going to go below 30 again, because we're too close to that level again. But I don't think we're going to see 26, 27, 28. I just don't see it right now. I don't see gold dropping below, 2,400 right now. I just don't see it with all the central banks buying up the gold. I don't see that. So the basic point of the message is, is, keep stacking as you can. I've signed up for all the online bullion dealers out there that I'm able to sign up for, meaning emails and texts. And, yeah, sometimes your email gets blown up. Sometimes your text messages will go through the roof at some times, But it don't mean you have to buy every time they send you a text message or you get an email from an online bullion dealer. I'm just doing that to keep myself appraised what these online dealers are charging and what they have to offer. And a lot of times, 99.9% of the time, I'm not buying that stuff. I still think the cost is too high. Most of my shopping is done on eBay. There's eBay's got some bad, cases. eBay has come a long way, folks. They have come a long way, and we got to keep in mind it's not eBay that's selling it itself. All they're doing is putting you in the seller in link together. Now, whether the seller ships it or not, the seller ships something. It's not. You did not order. If you reach out to the seller first. If the seller does not respond, whatever the time frame says that you're on eBay, is supposed to have it ship it. Wait until that day until it comes, if it's supposed to come in. If it does not come in, reach out to the seller. Be nice. That's the key on eBay. Being nice is key. Then, if the seller don't get back in 24 hours, then you open the claim. I'm working on opening another claim for the $19.64 half dollars that I paid $10 a piece for. So that's $130 I got out there. And the seller did get back to me saying he shipped them on the 3rd. Well, okay, they're supposed to be here by the 12th, from the 5th to the 12th. So I'm going to give him that time frame. Reach out to him one more time. Then we will see what happens next. If I know what will happen next, he never shipped them. Most likely, he never shipped the gosh darn things. And guess what? I will reach out to eBay, wait another 3 days, get my money back, case over. Then I'll give the guy a negative feedback. So now what happened with the couple that came in? Well, they came in, they had their pizza. I didn't go for the pizza. I was about 15 minutes late anyways. And the boss knew I was going to be late because my stomach, I can't eat a lot of sauce at some days. So I just didn't want to eat any more pizza right now. So they had their pizza. I come in. And remember, they have about $30,000, $35,000 they willing to drop on silver and gold. So we explained the whole 9 yards about silver and gold to them, about cost averaging, what type, how often they spend big money, or, and we're not trying to pry into anybody's business. We're just trying to get a feel of where they're at. Well, they claim they don't spend a lot of money at the grocery store. They're not going out to the movies. They're not going out to the nightclubs. They might go out to a nightclub maybe once a month. Fine. So do you do gold? So I says, do you plan to stay where you're at now at your home? They said, oh yeah, we bought the house 2 years ago. We plan to stay there for at least 20 years. Okay, fine. So then the owner said, you plan to buy a car anytime new soon? No, we got 2 brand new cars paid for already. Well, great. Okay. So now we know, okay, get them some silver, maybe get them some gold. Then we asked them about gold. This is key point. Gold's over $2,700 an ounce. How often do you spend $2,700? I'm asking you. I'm not asking you to put anything in the comments. I just want you to answer this question yourself. How often do you spend that much money at all at one time? If we get into a money down, the dollar loses its grip on us, and whatever the price may be, trading gold might not be the best thing for us to be doing, because we be living very small at that point, I do believe, trying to bring a 1 ounce gold piece to a farmer's market. That is why I buy silver. Okay, I don't plan to buy a house. me personally, I don't plan to have another car anytime soon. That is where I'm at. So you folks have to make that decision yourself as well, because it's really personal level. So I'm not trying to ask for your income. That's not what I'm trying to do. You need to answer that question yourself. How often do you spend $2,800 by the time you get that gold coin, gold bar in the mail from an online bowling dealer, or you get it at your local coin shop? This is how we try to help people at the shop. So what they did was they bought $4,000 worth of silver from us. They got some junk silver. They got some maple leafs. They got some eagles as well. That is how they first started. They didn't get any silver rounds at this time. They didn't get any generic bars. They got all government issued stuff at this time. They are interested though in silver rounds and silver bars. And we said, okay, wait a couple of days. Look what you have. Come back in and we can do another sale and cost average that way. Silver might take a dip, but it could go up a little bit more too. So they were very impressed with us. Amin was there, from the guy from India there was with us. And he thought, and they were asking him questions too. And he says, yeah, I think you're making a good move by what you're getting. So yeah, it was not a lot. It was not a home run night. But, we take the time with every single person that wants help. We don't charge anything for doing after hours. Yes, we get paid by our boss by doing this. But, it's just the cost of doing business for him. And it was really, about an hour and a half of folks. That's what it took. So it was me, it was another associate, and it was the owner, and it was Amin, and Amin didn't want anything. But we're going to do something for him. But, he will refuse any silver or any gold as payment. So what it leads to me into my next story is, you guys know about Sears no longer around. Kmart's no longer around. And, Sears really did it to themselves. Their customer service went out the window for the most part. The warranty system, Sears used up the best warranty around. Used to. Even before they all closed up. But they didn't want to honor the warranties, and people got teed off, and it just got so snowballed, and that's one of the reasons why Sears went down. The customer service went out the window. They started changing corporate policies. I'm like, you can't. I'm looking at the warranty book, folks. I'm like, you can't change it when someone bought it already. They bought it at this price. The warranty at this price. You can't start scratching this off, scratching this off, because you're going to piss off people. Well, that's exactly what they did, was pissed off people, folks. So a guy coming with a blower, and I didn't get transferred, so I can't use the word I got transferred from Maine to Florida, because that did not happen. But when I started in Maine, the guy that I took over, left me all the warranty books. That one from day one he started, and they changed them every single 3 or 6 months. And so I had the whole collection of what the warranties were supposed to be when the customer bought them. So I took them with me. It was my property, actually. They're free. Anybody can get a free warranty book at the time. And so I brought them down to Florida with me. About 4 weeks into my Florida journey down here at Sears, guy comes in with a blower. And it was the pull string. And it broke 3 times already. Well, I asked him when he bought it. I looked him on the computer. He bought it within 2 years. And he says, if same part breaks more than 2 years, we will replace the blower for absolutely nothing. So I'm trying to get a warranty number to warranty this out for this guy. I finally got one from the corporate office, so I just had to send them proof and blah, blah, blah. And so I put on, they wanted the old blower back, which is fine. I put the tag on it. Do not send back warranty number issued, blah, 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 whatever the warranty number was. the gosh darn thing comes back. Customer gets called automatically. The system automatically calls the customer saying your blower is ready to pick up. He comes back in, and of course he lives about 20 miles away, but he was actually lives in town. Called the warranty company again. They said, okay, we made a mistake. Well, 2 weeks later, it comes back again with another tag. There's 2 tags on there now. I finally gave him the other blower that he had too, because it was this way to get out of this system. I called the warranty company again. Oh, they says, well, we don't have it. I says, no kidding. I have it in my, I got it in my warehouse. I said, you guys sent it back twice. Well, we don't want it back. Okay, well, can't purge out of the system until I scan the customer's phone number, and the customer needs, and we got to scan the customer's back of the ID to have it picked up. So I called the customer myself. I says, come and get the blower. I said, I'm just, it says, you got a couple of days. I says, if not, it will get automatically sent back. I said, but it will keep getting sent back this way. He finally comes in, scans back of his ID. 2 weeks later, I'm getting heck from corporate office and my boss about the blower. Well, the end of the story, the customer's happy. That is taking care of the customer. And a lot of companies now just don't care about customer service. All they care about is the green dollar, and they really don't care. This is why at the shop now, to speed this up a little bit for you folks, at the shop we care. And this is why I always put my email in every single description of every single video to help people like yourself if you have questions, because there's no stupid questions about silver and gold. There's really no stupid question on anything. But to recap, you need help, you know, I'm willing to help you, you know, but I cannot give financial advice. So on that note, I hope you found this video entertaining. It's a little bit longer than I normally go, but I just want to give you guys some background of what my experience is and why I am so, you know, willing to help people out, because I really do give a care, and I'm not trying to sell you a gosh darn thing. And to the next video, Coin Shop Chris is out.